Hello, everybody, and welcome to a circle on Father's Day. And today we have an amazing topic to discuss on. We've been discussing various topics since morning, and we have Alpa and from Keola Wellness and Jyothi from Keola Wellness talking about super hacks for dad and baby bonding. They are here, so I'll take a back.
Thank you, Kushbu. Hello everyone, a warm welcome to all our listeners, to all the dads who have tuned in live and to those who will catch the recording. Wishing you all a very happy Father's Day. As someone has rightly said, for the whole world you are father, but for your child you are the whole world. A father plays so many important roles in a child's life. A father can be a teacher, a mentor, a friend, a guide, a role model, a pillar of strength, an anchor, a protector, a supporter, and so much more. Today we have Anuj, Gautham and Karthik Iyer joining us as speakers, and they will share their views and experience as a dad of a toddler. Hello and a warm welcome, Anuj, Gautham and Karthik. And thank you for joining us today, and a very happy Father's Day to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Happy Father's Day to the other fathers.
Thank you.
So the topic of today's session is baby massage, a super hack for dad and baby bonding. It's amazing how a father's role in parenting has evolved over the last couple of decades. In the past, dads were nowhere involved in pregnancy, labor, childbirth, or caregiving of a newborn. It was, and to some extent it is even now, considered just a mother's lookout in all these matters. Being a patriarchal society that we live in, dad's primary role was to provide financially for the family. It is pleasantly surprising, however, how things have changed. In the last few decades, we have seen positive changes in a dad's role in parenting. We see more and more dads who choose to be actively involved in all aspects of becoming a parent. Dads are participating in childbirth education classes to understand all about pregnancy and birth. They are actively supporting their spouses during the labor. They are present in the delivery room, which was unheard of earlier. And they want to be actively involved in the caregiving for the newborn. As some of you might already know, Keola Wellness baby massage classes encourages and welcomes dad to attend baby massage classes. Anuj, Gautham and Karthik had joined Keola Wellness baby massage classes along with their spouses when they were expecting their little ones. So normally we see all the focus and attention is on the baby first and then onto the mother, as she is considered to be the primary caregiver. We tend to overlook fathers and how they feel. So let's talk to them and find out their views and experiences as a dad. Let's start by asking Anuj. Anuj, would you like to share what if you had any apprehensions before the baby arrived, as in what were your feelings during the pregnancy? Excitement, of course, for sure always is there, but any stress, any anxiety, and
Right.
What did becoming a father mean to you?
Hi. So yes, to be honest, when I got this news that we are expecting, I was driving at that time all alone, and my hands actually started trembling with excitement. I was on cloud 9, so much so that I had to park the car on the side and had to breathe in and breathe out to absorb the excitement of the news. So for me, being a father, the expectation of being a father was honestly the beginning of a journey that I had always wanted to take. It's very difficult to express the feelings in words, but the news gave me a new fillip, a new resolve to be a good father.
Right.
But once the news settled in and the initial excitement also settled down, gradually a lot of thoughts started coming in. Won't really call them apprehensions, so to say, but you do go through these phases when you start thinking deeper about the responsibility that's coming your way. Fear of failure, to be honest, is a very common emotion in humans, and when the responsibility is to bring up another human life, the stakes are very high. The steps and the decision that I had taken till then in my life directly impacted largely my own life. However, the decisions that I would take as a parent directly impacts this new life that I'm going to bring in. So this makes one think that your responsibilities are going up a few notches higher, and you better be up for it. Apart from this, also the fact that those were peak COVID times, that didn't make things easier. There were apprehensions all around health and safety in general, and having a new life coming in such difficult times just adds up to the anxiety that a parent would have possibly felt before COVID came into the picture. So overall, a lot of initial excitement followed by possibly a few reminders to myself about the responsibilities coming my way. So I won't call them apprehensions, but a constant reminder to myself that you need to step up to fulfill your responsibilities. Those were my thoughts.
Right. And yes, of course, becoming a dad comes with a lot of responsibilities.
Yes.
I totally agree. Coming to you, Gautham, what role did you assume you would play? As in, our society is still patriarchal, and many believe that fathers should not get involved in active caregiving. So what's your take on this?
So, well, as a person, I'm someone who's very hands-on in life, generally. I mean, I don't like relying on, people to get things done. I'm someone who will, just get up myself and go ahead and do it. Right. Whether it's something, even at home, for example, minor repairs, whatever people say, call the electrician, call the plumber, whatever. I'm the kind of person who will pick up tools myself and try fixing it, or, go ahead with that. So I was anyways super excited, in the sense, geared up for this. We had been waiting for years for this moment to happen. I mean, our story was a little different. Pregnancy wasn't a surprise. It's something we had yearned for years, and both my wife and I are very vocal, and we speak about it very openly, that we had a long battle with infertility and other kinds of issues. And it took us about 3 years to actually conceive. So mentally, I was fully prepared, because it's not something that suddenly hit me one day that, I'm becoming a dad. It's something that had been, for years and years, it was in my mind that, how will I be as a dad? And, so yes, of course, society is patriarchal, even when this was happening. And basically, when you make an announcement, to your near and dear ones, it's like people start giving advice differently to the mother to be and the father to be, and as you said, it is assumed that the mother is the only primary caregiver, which is true in some ways, because biologically the mother is, there is definitely that. I mean, you cannot change what nature has created. In the sense, it is eventually the mother's body that nurtures the child for 9 months and is designed to actually provide for the child in a way that the father cannot. So it doesn't demean the role of the father. It just says that, okay, father has a slightly different role to adapt in this. So I see it as two things. One is, of course, in whatever way I can to care for my child, I will, but also then to care for the mother of the child, which is indirectly caring for the child in itself. So I'm like the helicopter that's hovering around both of them, making sure that, in whatever way their needs are taken care of. And I think that's a way of actually distributing, or rather taking on responsibility and saying that, look, I'm equally a part of this in a slightly different way that, that I can, fulfill the role as a father. So that's how I see it.
Great. It speaks so much of you as a person, Gautham, when you say that taking care of the child, yes, but taking care of the mother is also equally important.
Exactly, because her physical and mental well-being through this, I mean, only a mother knows what she has gone through. I mean, no matter what you say, as a male, you will never know, you'll never have that. So, to be as empathetic and caring as possible, I think is very important.
Yes, of course. Coming to you, Karthik, how did you feel once the baby arrived? Were you scared? Did you hold the baby? You were confident to hold the baby? Did you rock him to sleep? You cuddled him for comfort? Did you change the diapers? So let's hear from you.
Yeah, I think the moment the baby came out, I think I was the second one after the mother to touch and feel the baby. So that was a separate excitement and world apart by its own. But from day one, I think people say it's more of on-the-job training. I think mother's touch and mother's senses cannot be questioned, and that is the most comforting for the baby. But a father, in his own ways, can try and contribute to the entire growth of the child. I think we make it a point about changing dry diapers, swaddling the baby during his initial times, rocking him to sleep. I think fathers are those people who can contribute to those specific activities. And I think it's a very, very important role. And as Gautham also mentioned, that is the only way we can not only help the baby, but help the mother in a very, very different way. Because what she has gone through is completely different, and to give her that rest for the first 2-3 months post her pregnancy, I think these are some activities which essentially take a lot of time for the baby as well. So putting pressure on the mother for that and other activities which she's already doing, I think that is one area where fathers can contribute and make more training for themselves and life easier for the mothers.
Correct. So there are some areas where, dad can take over, and that's the best way where the mother can relax, rest, and recuperate from what she's been through. Another good point you brought out, Karthik, when you said that parenting does not come with, any manual. It's something that you learn on the job. So that's also something very well said.
Absolutely.
Anuj, coming back to you, Anuj, what motivated you to join the baby massage classes?
Yeah, so actually as a couple, we were trying to figure what all stuff was required to be done once the baby comes in. And obviously we came across the importance of baby massage in the overall development of the baby. So we knew that we need to figure a way to do the massage. However, at that stage, we were probably contemplating getting some help from outside to do the massage once the baby comes in. But those being COVID peak times, it didn't really seem like a great idea. And even if we were to give that responsibility to someone else, we always wanted to first know it ourselves, what is the right way to do the massages. And as a first time to be parents, we had many questions in mind about baby massage in general. And as a father, I very strongly felt that I need to be a part of everything that we do for our child as much as a father can be. Of course, there are certain things, as both Gautham and Karthik pointed out, that there are certain things that only a mother can do. But as much as I can be, I wanted to be a part of everything. Hence, I was quite looking forward to learning the tricks of massaging, and that's when we came across the Keola Wellness baby massage classes. Almost instantly, we decided that we need to go for this, and we joined in. The sessions gave us a lot of enlightenment, way more than what we had envisioned earlier. Yes, there were a lot of nitty-gritties that we learned, but the understanding that we got about the need for doing the massages was the most special thing that we learned in these classes. So when we joined in, our primary motivation was to acquire functional knowledge about massages. But once we did the classes, we learned a lot more, and we were super glad that we did the classes. So yeah, that's where it started from.
So glad. And Karthik, let's hear from Gautham actually.
Yes.
How was your experience with the baby massage, the classes you took with us, and how did you integrate it into your routine?
Incidentally, just a bit of trivia or something, as Anuj mentioned, peak COVID times. Incidentally, while I attended the classes, I was actually suffering from COVID and then recovering at that time.
I remember, yes.
Yeah, and Megha was at her mom's house and I was at home, and the good thing was that, I was alone at home, and it was a it was something I looked forward to for those 4 days. Just being, because I was alone at home, and she was there, and being pregnant, I was like, missing all the, missing just being around her, and it was good because it was an eye opener in many ways. Because when we decided to join, I did not think that there was so much to this. I just thought, okay, it's baby massage. How much can there be to it? And then when I attended these 4 sessions, I was amazed at the amount of scientific, I would say, information that was passed on via this. It's not just a simple. I mean, of course, it's simple when you put it into practice, but at the face of it, there's just so much more to it. If I may put it that way. In terms of why a particular massage is done, how it is to be done. It's not just take oil and start. So I think it was great, and I couldn't have asked for more. Honestly, I mean, we were so excited when our son Neve was born that we would be doing this ourselves and not relying on somebody else, and then we would take turns in doing it. And even till today, he's almost a year old now, and we still this is something we still enjoy, and it's even he enjoys it a lot, as a baby.
That's lovely.
Yeah, absolutely. He looks forward to it. Like, he knows, we have a little routine. We play a little light background music, and so even he knows in his mind that okay, it's time for my daily massage routine. So it's great that way.
Lovely. And Karthik, did you feel that such a hands-on approach cemented your bonding with the baby? Did it facilitate the bonding with the baby?
Yeah. So I think just taking the conversation ahead from Gautham, considering COVID, I think we did it through this class, and there was not an option for us to get an external source for doing the massages. I think that has additionally helped us, or helped a parent, in getting connected with the baby in such a way that this activity has become more and more fun each and every day. So I think I have had the personal experience, and me and my wife, it's Hitashri who does the massage more number of times, but whenever I get to do it, I think I feel that the connection with me and Avya is at a completely different level, and you get to learn new things every day about him or her. So I think that is one advantage, or one very big contributor where a parent can help by way of connecting with the baby. And I think with full confidence I can say that from today or going forward, COVID or no COVID, each parent should try and adopt this methodology of massage or any activities with the baby, rather than probably, I know encouraging external people is going to be a thing today, but people should try and transition more and more to this, be it COVID, be it no COVID. I think this is a great way to get in connection with your baby.
Yes, even though one might want to call an outside help, but it's always still a best approach first to understand and learn oneself what it is, how is it done. Then it's a less of a hazard when it is being done by someone else, but under parental supervision.
Absolutely.
So yes. Thank you, Anuj, Gautham, Karthik, for sharing your thoughts and your experiences. And would you like to say some message for the dads who are listening today, something special? Anything that you would like to add?
Yeah, I'd like to say that I just reiterate what I said earlier. I think that as a father, the role that that God or nature or whoever created us has given us is different and maybe limited in some ways. But with things like this, you can really be there for your baby. And I think even the baby, they, when they are born, they know who their parents are from the sense of touch or that that smell or that closeness.
Right.
And when you do it yourself, I think it makes a big difference as compared to getting someone to do it. Like traditionally, a lot of people used to say, get someone to come home and massage your baby. And as I think it was Karthik who just said, right, that because of COVID, it became a default thing that we were not getting anybody, so we took it on ourselves. So maybe that's one of the positives that happened out of this, is that people people should get more involved in this. You just need, and I don't think it's fair for anyone to say that they don't have time, because all it takes is about 10 minutes of your day, which is definitely something you can give your child, no matter who you are and how busy you are. So I think message to all dads is that they should be involved in this at the least, because that sense of touch, I think that physical touch is very, very important, from
we are
from
at
day
the
one.
last 20 seconds. I would again like to thank Anuj, Gautham and Karthik. And
Thank
my
you.
last message for the dads, we give so many gifts to our kids, but the greatest gift a dad can give to your child is believe in your child. Thank you all. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for watching. For more such videos, do like, share, and subscribe to The First Parents.